Welcome back to You Not Gonna Like This. This is episode 6. Like I said, episode 5. Glad to make it this far. Good things coming. I'm glad to keep it going. I hope y'all keep supporting. Today we have one of my childhood friends, Q, those from the Ville. But today's episode is called Musical Beginnings. If most of you that don't know, my man Q over there is a musical artist. He's been making music for almost a year and a half now, and he's coming up on the 1 year anniversary of his first release. If you want to support him, his name is FoolieWitDaToolie. Instagram, I think his Instagram names are I am Foolie, and Twitter are both I am Foolie. So go ahead and support those. Spotify and Apple Music are FoolieWitDaToolie. I think his SoundCloud is the same as well as those Spotify and Apple Music pages. So if you want to shoot some support, definitely go out there, listen to his music, give that man a chance. And if you didn't remember what I just said, trust me, the ad names of all the pages always come up at the bottom of the screen. So definitely be ready for those. Well, let's get right into it. This episode is gonna be kind of like an interview. We're gonna kind of, tap my man Q Man here about the life of a musical artist. It's a complicated business. Not everybody can do it, and I'm a firm believer that everybody can do it. But we gonna tackle that right here. Let's get on right into it. First question I got from you is, what does it take to be an artist?
What does it take to be an artist? In my opinion, shoot, it just for real take you to be yourself. I really care about what other people say. If you want to make music, you know what I'm saying, you should go try. But don't ever let nobody tell you that you can't make no music or that you're not talented or nothing like that. Because don't nobody really know what your talent is. So I feel like that it just take hard work for real and for the person to go do it. That's what I personally believe. It take effort, it take commitment and shit. You just gotta do it.
My next question for you, Q, is you have a clothing brand recently released called Paradise Angels. Can you explain to us what is Paradise Angels and the meaning behind it?
It just symbolizes that everybody in the world has angels somewhere. You know, everybody has lost something in the world. In paradise, I guess that's what everybody is looking for. So I just thought Paradise Angel was a good name. The logo consists of a crying angel with wings in the world. You can see the world in it, and yeah, I do plan on releasing more clothes and hoodies for the fall in the winter. Someone in line too, but definitely. That would be the meaning behind Paradise Angels. You hear me out?
Yeah, I said, well, yeah, what's the meaning behind it? Oh, you said that would be a meaning. My fault.
Yeah, that would be the meaning.
Oh, my fault, my fault. I thought you were, just trying to
So
figure.
that's what it is. It's basically like you're looking for it's Paradise Angels. So it's a world it's a world full of angels. That's basically what 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 everybody is looking for. But if you look at the logo, the angel is crying, which the for real the crying of the angels symbolizes us, like because we all go through pain stuff like that. And the world is what the angel is crying on. So you know what I'm saying? You get it? Like that's
Yeah,
the
I
concept.
understand. I understand
Yeah.
what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. But that's what's up though. If you when he does release his clothing, I'm very sure if you follow those pages earlier in the thing, you'll definitely see him talk about the clothing. So you can definitely message him or DM him about that clothing when he does drop it. So follow those pages because got some good clothes in the works, got some good designs in the works. So definitely support him. He got big things coming. Um,
Also, look, also tell them, I'm not scared to interact with nobody. So, like, if y'all have anything to ask me or want to listen to my music or something, just hit me up on social media or anything.
Couldn't have said it better. All right. So the next question for you is, what's some huge difficulties you face in the music business thus far?
We're really learning it. I see there's a lot of things that I don't know from understanding some of the instruments and music, or just understanding music from the music standpoint, and not just like making music. Uh, I'll say that it's a lot of things that you have to establish a lot of things. Like you gotta really know what you want to do, what you're gonna symbolize. It's a lot of thought that you gotta put into it. It ain't nothing you can just be like, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna do it at 1 second and not have no thought about nothing. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put some thought into it. But what else in the music industry is there's a lot of people who might say that they're gonna be there for you, or like people that you don't know saying they might help you and they're not really there to help you. It's more like, I don't know, like it might be somebody that's saying they reaching out for you for music, but it's a lie. So you also gotta watch out for that. You gotta know who is supporting your music and who is not really supporting your music. Some people support you just to say that they're one of them people instead of actually supporting you, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with that. And just know your vibes for real. You know, like if you go somewhere, if you don't like what the person is presenting you, don't just be like, shit, I'm gonna just accept that. Don't accept it. You gonna know what's right for you and what's not. So that's what I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just connections. Like you have to meet the certain people so you can get to a certain place in life that you want to. So shit, that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to figure all that stuff out. And actually putting music out too. You gotta make sure that you're putting music out too. You gotta make sure that you are working hard for your fans for sure.
Yeah, you gotta respect the grind. Grind with the easy. Can't cut corners. I can speak on that. I didn't cut corners with this podcast. I put a lot of effort into this. I put a lot of effort into coming up with the episodes, trying to figure out who to talk to, who's the best, who can I get great conversations out of. Like never cut corners, man. Cutting corners is not the best way to get success. It's no easy way to success. So don't ever take the easy way. And I don't recommend that at all. That's terrible. It's not good. But yeah, respect the grind. Definitely,
For sure.
definitely like
For
what you
sure.
got going for yourself so far. And
Appreciate you.
you can weed out those supporters because a true supporter knows word for word at least one or two of those songs. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Wishlist, yeah, no
For
word for word.
sure.
Could definitely get that song down pat. But those that don't know, I should have said this at the beginning. Uh, Q here, FoolieWitDaToolie. The intro song that y'all heard for the first 4 or 5 episodes, that is the Wishlist. That is his song. And for those that did not know and did want to know the song, that is by him, and you can find that on Spotify and Apple Music. And is it on SoundCloud or is it not on SoundCloud?
You can find it on all platforms. So SoundCloud, Audio Mac, my mixtapes, Apple Music, SoundCloud, and I'm working to put music on Spinrilla as well.
Okay, well yeah, you heard it there first. So find support.
Title also Title and Pandora. It's on Title and Pandora too.
Oh yeah, my title supporters that want to support, Jay Z's all black creation platform as well. Definitely go out there and do that. Support, and support. My next question for you, Q, is why do you think the music business is not for everybody?
Mm, I can say because just like okay, just like music is like a talent. I say, but it's also like music is like different. Like okay, so say like a song, it could be like a song. The artist himself, nobody could like, but the song could be like a hit song. So like music to everybody is different, but I would say like I think it's the consistency part, like what artist can make a hit song more than other artists, or who could put out a really good song every time more than other artists. I think that's what it's mostly about.
So what you're saying is it's not about having a competition with another artist or like sound. It's about like trying to best yourself and not trying to get too caught up in intra-squad competition. I think that's the best word I could use for that.
I don't believe that you really should try to be in competition with nobody anyway, because at the end of the day, it's what you doing. So I don't think that when you do that that you should just be like, well, I'm gonna try to be like him, because you can't be like nobody else but yourself. So I really just think it is just like to the reason why it's not for everybody, because can't everybody be consistent? Can't everybody have like the fan base? It's just a lot. It's just can't everybody do it. It's just like jersey like a jersey sale, like a rookie who get into the league. They gotta work hard to get their jersey, so that's what you gotta do as a musician for real.
Definitely. Like I said earlier, respect the grind. No easy way to success. Let's keep the conversation going. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate your music?
Shit, what do I rate my music?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
I'm not gonna cap to you. I don't really rate my music. Hey,
Hey,
look,
that's okay.
I know they probably like, look, I don't rate my music. I let y'all rate my music. I let you tell me what you think. I know some people will be like, oh, that shit whack. I know some people might be like, oh, I love your music, but I love all opinions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be mad about what you said, like a person said, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their opinion. So me personally, I don't rate my music.
Okay, well, where do you feel your music needs the most improvement at?
Ah, that's a good question. I feel like vocally I can get better. I feel like like I said, understanding the beats more, like how the beats work, how the instruments work within the beat, progress, shit like that, spacing. It's a lot of things that I need to improve, and it's things that I need to master a little bit. And I feel like that my music could be more. It can hit people more. Like they'll really feel it more if I lock in.
That's what's up. We love to see people that always think they can find a way to get better at their craft. Never settle. Never settle. Never settle. I ain't
For
trying to tell
sure.
you how to do your job, but I got one recommendation for you for your beats thing.
For sure.
Back in high school, I used to be really avid at listening to like Genius. You know Genius, the lyric company that breaks down all the lyrics and stuff. They used to have like deconstructed videos,
Yeah,
and
they did.
yeah, they had deconstructed videos, and they used to break down beat like all the way down from scratch and show how they already built it up. So I definitely encourage you to go watch those because those definitely help me understand like the best combo in like all music is classical instruments and hard bass. I don't know why, but it always goes. It's
For
crazy.
sure.
It's crazy. But let's keep it pushing. Do you have a say a chip on your shoulder in the music business? Do you have a chip on your shoulder?
Not really right now, and that's what I feel like that I need. I need that chip on my shoulder to like where I'm feeling like that. I need to push myself because that's why I feel like that I can make better music. But I feel like I don't have that chip on my shoulder right
Okay. Yeah, a chip takes time. You just can't.
now.
It
I'm not
just
gonna cap about it. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. We definitely like hearing your thoughts and your opinions.
For sure.
Let's go. So this might be a tough question, since it's very early in your career. Scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your success thus far?
Oh well, to me, I'm gonna say it's a 10, and that's only because I'm thankful for everybody who supported me. Like I don't care if it was just 5 people. You know what I'm saying? When I first went and made a song, it really wasn't like everybody was gonna say like, oh yeah, it was gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? It was doubts. So the fact that what I put out, you know what I'm saying, people respected it, or I had people hitting me up saying how they felt about the song, which I really appreciate that. Like that's love, like that's somebody connected with my music. So off of that, like connecting with people, I say that it's a 10. That's a 10 because you don't get to experience that regardless. Like it's a good experience.
Biggest successful moment in your career thus far?
Any successful moment is probably like
Biggest.
my biggest.
Hmm.
Uh, I guess my biggest achievements would be talking to Young Land, Dave East, even if it was just like little Instagram DMs. But I mean, like to talk to them, that was pretty cool to actually have an interaction with them, a social interaction on a joint. That was pretty cool.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Those for you that don't know who Young Lan is, Young Lan is actually from our area and a very good Cumberland. For those that don't know Cumberland, yes, Cumberland, I know. He's from out there. He's a guy that he did a few of Roddy Rich's songs. If y'all don't know, I think it was Brand New was one of the songs I know that he did by him, and I think it was Die Young. I'm not too sure about that. Don't hold that against me. But yeah, he's definitely a up and coming up producer in the game, and he's did a couple of your favorite artists at this point. And I got a feeling most of y'all know who Davies is. I doubt that anybody doesn't know who Davies is. 2016 XXL freshman, big time New York City rapper, big time hooper in high school. Hooper the rapper. You see a lot of those guys doing that mission. But yeah, really tough that you got to interact with those big names in the music industry because that's not guaranteed at all.
For
And
sure.
then lastly for you, what is next for you as an artist?
Well, I'm going to release a music video and a single, Lost in Thought, that might be releasing sometime this week. It's a surprise, but I'm also going to release an EP in October. I don't currently have the name. It's three names, but hopefully at the end of October or in the middle of October it should be released. And I think it might have 7 songs on it.
We look forward to it. We definitely look forward to it. If I got any recommendation on the name, go ahead and put Pain of a Ghetto Poet Part 2, because he left it off at Part 1 last year in
I
November.
don't know. Hey, look, I don't know.
I don't know. It might not be that. It might not be that. It might be too soon. You never know. 5 years from now, he might see that joint and be like, "Oh yeah, I gotta put part two out there because I never did part two." But you never know. It might be something. It might be something different. But
Yeah.
we definitely look forward to hearing that. That's all we have for today. We'd like to thank Q for coming on and giving us a piece of his mind on the life of a musical artist, young musical artist, and uh, it's it's good, man. I ain't gonna episode 7. We got the Essential Podcast coming on. That's my boy Camo. We after that episode, we are going into our series. We're gonna have a rap series, an R&B series, and an NBA series. Rap and R&B starting off from the '90s to the present day, and the NBA starting all the way back in the '60s with Bill Russell, all the way up to LeBron in the '10s. So I encourage y'all to tune in for that. After that, we're gonna get into a little more pop culture things, man. Like some cancel culture and some rise of streaming and some things we're gonna expand on horizon a little bit. Really commit to the pop culture part of the podcast. So I encourage y'all to stay tuned, keep watching us, keep supporting us. Like you said earlier, I'm not afraid to interact with anybody. So man, if you got some ideas, you don't have to hit me the on the on the podcast pages. Those that do see me and those that do not have a podcast, a lot of y'all do follow me on Instagram. Y'all follow me on Twitter. Y'all know exactly where to reach me. If not, I'll put both my names and the podcast names. I also drop my co-host names in there, co-host ad names in there as well, so you can feel free to interact with any one of us and shoot your ideas out because I'm always looking for things to talk about. Because, like I said in episode 0, this is the People's Podcast, and I feed off you like you, and I feed off you just as much as I feed off myself. So y'all are very important to the success of the podcast, and I encourage y'all to interact with us. But that's all I have for y'all today. I'm gonna say this once again. Thank my guy Q for coming on today, and see y'all soon. This is You Not Gonna Like This, and we're out.